back with a sample of desserts from Defalco's. Again, this is a place in Scottsdale. It's an Italian store / deli and bakery. If you saw our previous video, we sampled some of their savory stuff.
Which is good.
Which is very good. And now we're going to sample some desserts.
Yes. So we have here we got carrot cake and cheesecake. Cheesecake looks a little pretty thick too. So cannoli, Napoleon, and
Pecan
bar. And then we have the rainbow cookies.
Yep.
And tiramisu.
Yes.
So which one? First?
I don't know. I think I'm going to try the cheesecake.
Yeah.
I love
that
cheesecake.
looks really good actually. Looks New York style. It's like baked on the top too, so almost looks like the mixture of maybe Italian cheesecake, like with the ricotta. Was it regular? Yeah.
It's New York. It's really good though.
Yeah, New York style cheesecake. I like that it's baked all the way around.
So I would say this tastes like.
Not Junior's.
No. Baby. So I would say Baby Watson's. If you guys, back in the day, there used to be a company from Brooklyn, New York called Baby Watson's
Nobody knows
Cheesecakes.
what Baby Watson's is.
Shut up. Baby Watson had really good frozen, like baby New York style cheesecakes, and they weren't super heavy. They were creamy. They were light. And they didn't use graham cracker crust, which I loved because I'm not really a fan of the whole graham cracker crust thing for cheesecakes. But
me either, actually.
This cheesecake reminds me of Baby Watson's. So if you guys remember Baby Watson's, leave a comment down below and let us know. Because I'm not going crazy. They were a company.
No, it's fine. I'm sure they were. Yeah, this cheesecake's good. I usually don't like cheesecake that's this heavy. But it's not as thick as some New York style cheesecakes.
And it does have that graham cracker crust, but it's not like sawdust, which I like. Like it tastes more like a cookie dough-ish.
A graham cracker cookie.
Yeah.
It's chewy.
Yes.
Got a little texture to it.
Exactly.
Which is nice. Yeah. I would say pretty good for the cheesecake.
Yes. I'm going to try the carrot cake and see how this is, because this looks pretty good too.
Icing looks thick, no frosting. Yeah, looks like cream cheese. The spices are a little intense. I think there's one that's
Not really.
just in that bite.
Carrot cake is really moist. It's not dense. It's actually really good. It has some walnuts and raisins and.
Yes, a little heavy on the cinnamon.
So, like, if you guys look at this, so you got your cream cheese frosting and you got your cake.
Yeah, cake is very moist. More walnut, then carrot.
That cheesecake's holding #1 for me right now.
Yeah, the cheesecake is good. This carrot cake is good too. But
I also really like cheesecake. I love New York style cheesecake.
yeah, I'm gonna wash that down a little bit with this. Can't forget my soda right here. Wow. There's like chocolate as well going on here. Like the chocolate flavor is intensified.
So,
So
with this Manhattan special, okay, which is an espresso coffee soda.
It is really good. Really, really good.
It's actually really good. So if you ever made tiramisu, you have to dip the ladyfingers in espresso. You can totally use this to dip your ladyfingers in and make it a tiramisu.
Yeah, this would be actually an okay cheat.
And it would be really good.
I would approve of you cheating using this as a soak for your ladyfingers for your tiramisu. Because it's got really, really good espresso flavor.
Yep. It's also sweet too. It's not that bitter. You know, it's not just straight espresso, which is nice.
Not too sweet, because sometimes, like I said, Italians do like that bitterness, where Americans don't like it. If you like bitterness, comment down below, because most of us don't. Try the Napoleon.
I am.
Yeah, traditional. There's no cake in this one.
No, this is traditional Napoleon. You can kind of tell the puff pastry is frozen. It's not really, it's not homemade, but let's see.
Yeah, just by kind of cutting into that. Okay. Cream is pretty decent.
I was just going to say that. The cream is really good. Puff pastry, though,
No.
and it's not that great.
No butter flavor at all.
No.
You know when puff is homemade and when it's like out of the box. This is like, somebody's mom or grandma might have just taken it out of the box and kind of put it together. You want that piece? Here. Yeah, just go. That's gonna be a fail.
Just give me this.
All right. You know what this thing needs to bake the puff more?
Mm-hmm.
So when you cut that into it, it just goes right through. And the icing on top, I guess when she picked it up, it kind of got messed up.
Yeah, that was a little disappointing. So I love the fondant on top, the liquid fondant.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
Take this part.
our piece, the liquid fondant came off. So, which is a little disappointing because I love that part, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And I think
Not bad.
the cream needs to be a little more evenly distributed
Yeah, it's not.
through the layers. Because, like, there's some parts where it's just puff and there's no cream. That's a big no-no for me because Napoleon's supposed to be, like, layers.
So when they bake this, it's like higher on this side than it is on this side.
Yeah.
So this must have been like the edge of the tray,
Mm-hmm.
or might have gotten folded over something, or where it was hotter, causes it to puff a little bit more.
Right.
So yeah, definitely more even layers of puff needed on that. Not bad.
Let's try this
could be
pecan
better.
bar. So the pecan bar is, like, super sticky. Basic pecan bar.
Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. This guy right here, I'm just gonna bite it.
Okay, that's really good.
Pecan bar is good.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and gooey, like pecan pie.
It has a buttery,
Brown sugar.
chewy texture. A lot of fresh pecans. Yeah, I would say pecan bar is pretty on point. So I would definitely get that.
This is the tried and true test right here.
Yes.
Cannoli.
Oh.
Now, this is a thing because we haven't tried them here yet.
No.
They don't look like they have dried citrus or anything like that.
No.
So
Which I don't like. I'm sorry,
Yes.
Sicilians. I'm Sicilian.
Don't do
No.
it. No.
Dried fruit has no place in a cannoli.
None of the candied citrus. Pistachios, fine. Chocolate chips,
Yeah.
fine.
But that's it.
No candied citrus.
That's it. Mm-mm.
For the American palate, for us, it's too much. I like the creaminess of the filling and everything.
Yes.
So, like, let me know how that is. Let's see how it is.
Okay.
Shell crispy.
Shell seems crispy. I'm going to take a bite of the chocolate chip end.
I heard the crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a pre-made shell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Does it taste oily? No? Well, that's a good thing. Pre-made, though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see here. This one put it too, so I'll go to the other end without the chips. See the cream.
Cannoli's pretty good.
Okay.
It's pretty on point.
The shell is not bad. The cream, the filling is good.
Cream's on point.
It's got the right thickness, the right sweetness. You can tell they use the ricotta and pistata, like the right stuff. Mascarpone. Filling should not be like overly thick or too thin. It should almost be like a cheesecake filling in a way.
Viscosity, yes.
Viscosity wise.
Mm-hmm. So if you guys look really close, see
Really
those lines on the bottom of it? That means they were mass produced.
Yeah.
Because normally, if you homemade these, and even if you put them on a sheet on a rack,
It doesn't happen.
they would not have that perfect straight lines on the bottom. And plus, if you look, when I bit into it the second time, the bottom cracked into itself,
Yeah, so that was
which normally it doesn't. So back east, there's a bakery called Sorrento's Bakery. and
Yeah.
we love their cannolis. The
They're
cannolis are
really
amazing.
good. They're really good. They are made there.
The shells are also made there. Like, they don't, box in nothing.
You can tell.
So, their cannolis never do this. When you bite into a cannoli, it should hold its shape, despite its crunchiness. So this is, it's good.
So good.
It's good. I mean, the cream's really good. It tastes like it's made there. I think it's made there.
For most people, it would be acceptable cannoli.
Yes.
Italians, they're particular about it. Not a bad cannoli, but when it comes to making the shell, and when you make the shell and don't make the shell, that makes a big difference in the cannoli. Now, you can make the shell and screw it up too. That can totally happen. So, all around, it's okay. Good cannoli.
I would say probably better than some of the ones we've had.
Oh, around here especially.
In Arizona. Because Arizona, you're not going to find authentic, it's very hard to find that authentic, especially with pastries, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So this is pretty good.
Now we have the rainbow cookie. No, swear this. Cleanse my palate. Not that it's really cleansing it, but.
Don't pay attention, Henry.
So, a rainbow cookie. Let's show it. Now, typically,
Okay.
there's no orange.
Hold on. Let's stop. This color does not belong.
No.
Okay?
No.
You have your green, your white, and your red, and your chocolate.
Traditionally.
There's no freaking gold in the Italian flag.
Or orange or yellow, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. It's not there.
So, yeah, typically these cookies are made to represent the Italian flag. For whatever reason, Defalco's put the orange on the bottom.
I'll give it a pass just because it's made correctly, but the color has to go.
Do look right. This feels right. Now, typically, they say these cookies. The dough, the batter is not cookie.
It's more like a cake. You're eating a mini cake. It's like a petit four.
Yeah, like layered, essentially.
Yeah.
So let's give this a try.
What do you think?
It is pretty good.
They're probably one of my favorites.
It's
from the
actually
store.
one of the lightest of those cookies I've ever had. It's definitely more cake than it is in cookie like texture. Typically, I've had these a lot of times, and the cake, the layers are very thick and dense from the almond paste. Now, it can almost be chewy sometimes too, depending on where you get them. This is actually a very well balanced cookie, and I kind of like that the chocolate on top has the white chocolate as well.
Me too.
Because it balances it well. Sometimes the chocolate becomes too much in this cookie and it kind of mellows the almond out. It's all about the almond and the jam that are in between these layers. So typically raspberry jam or apricot is used. Sometimes orange, but typically raspberry is what you want to use with that. And it's just the same batter that's got different coloring in it.
Yeah.
They look really good. They tasted good. I definitely give those.
I would give them a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Oh yeah.
Cold would probably be even better too because they have more of that like chew to it. I like that.
I mean,
that's just me.
They've been in the fridge
Yeah, it's
for a while, so they are cold.
I thought they were pretty good. The last thing
did
we
too.
have is the tiramisu,
Yes.
which is one of my favorites actually. I'm really particular with these. It looks pretty good. It had some lines on the side that looked like it may have been frozen before it was cut. So I'm hoping that they actually made this there. It looks like they made it there. But I'm hoping it wasn't just that, or it wasn't just sitting in the freezer and then they take them out.
Or just pre-cut,
pre-cut.
put in a container.
And if it is that, I'm hoping it's a good product, but hopefully it's not. It looks like they've homemade it, but the cut is pretty precise. Actually,
Yeah.
cut's pretty precise. So we'll see.
I don't know if it's made there.
We'll see. All right, going down here into this. Cream looks right. I mean, it's got the right color to it. You could tell it's yellow, so you could tell they actually used egg yolks and eggs. So let's see. That's actually pretty good. What do you think?
I
Another bite.
really still like the one we got in San Diego.
Well,
so
of
if you
course
guys
I
watched
understand.
our San Diego video, we got tiramisu a couple of times at 2 different places.
Yeah. Like this is good. This is properly made.
I mean,
But
this is good, but I don't know. I think I wish the cream was a little thicker.
yes, the cream. Sorry, I have a shovel in my face. I didn't get to actually tell you what it was like. Cream is made right. It's got a good thickness to it, but it needs to be thicker, more set up. So with this, I'm getting a texture of a little bit thicker than a whipped cream, and it should be almost like the cannoli cream, but thinner, like in between that.
Yep.
It should be set up and have some good texture.
It should almost be like a pudding. So yeah, so I mean, the cream could be a little thicker in my opinion, but flavor's really good.
Flavor was really good.
Layering was really good.
I think it definitely make this there. It's too soft to be a prepackaged product. So
yeah,
really good. All the desserts were awesome. Some better than others.
yes.
You don't have a big selection, but I would say pretty decent. I would give it like maybe like 3.75, 4 maybe. I wouldn't give it like a 5.
Probably, I think 3.75 on the dessert scale. Just because some of them, I don't know if they're made there. I don't know if they bring them in. Like I said, some of them need some work. Like the Napoleon needs a little bit of work.
Yeah, cheesecake.
Yes, New York cheesecake, so good. I highly recommend the cheesecake. I highly recommend the rainbow cookies and the pecan bar.
Yeah, and you know, pecan bar is not really Italian.
No, it's not.
It was still pretty good.
But yeah, it was good. So overall, I mean, desserts, pretty good from Defalco's.
Yeah, not bad. Especially if you're in there and say you just want something with your lunch or with your dinner.
Right, or if you want to take
pick it
something home for, at night after dinner.
I think that's what's needed more now is, like where can you really get a piece of pie, a piece of cheesecake, just one, not the whole thing.
Well,
besides the supermarket.
That, and you don't really see a lot of patisseries. I mean, especially in where we live in Arizona, you don't see a lot of pastry shops. You see a lot of bakeries, but you don't see a lot of pastries. So we would definitely like more pastries coming out to the West, at least this part of the West.
Yes, less mass-produced stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna make something, make it. Don't buy the frosting. Don't do that.
Right.
No, just take the time.
Yeah, definitely. But thank you guys for watching. Please leave us comments and give us a thumbs up below. And we always love suggestions. So if you guys have suggestions on where we should try next,
Yes,
especially if it's a local business, let us know in the comment box below.
I want more good food. I want somebody to tell me to go to a place and I want to be like, yeah, this place has good food, because I'm definitely not easily impressed. Like chefs become jaded after a while. So yes, please tell us more. Send us comments down below. Like and subscribe.
Yep.
Thank you for watching, and hope to see you again soon.
Yeah. Have a good night, guys.